Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Suzanne. This is the March update for Deck of Panning, and it's created by Emily and Max. I will leave her information in the description box with a link to the introduction video. She did an updated one. I just don't want to repeat myself. If you tend to watch this style of panning, you've already heard it a million times. Oh, the first one up is actually from January. This was the Five of Clubs for Fragrance, and it's Tory Burch, sorry, left-handed, from Tory Burch. And I wanted to finish this. There's only a little bit left. When I tested it on the paper that it comes in, the little cardboard thing, I like the smell of it, but when I wear it, I wasn't a big fan, so I didn't wear it for a while, and then I lost it. I couldn't find it in my way too much stuff I have. So I found it again. I've been wearing it. It's not as bad, but it's not something I would buy. It's a little floral and powdery, or at least that's what I get out of it. I haven't looked up the scent. I will put that on the screen. That's a reminder to myself. So in February, I rolled in the Jack of Clubs, which is Represent Another Project, and that was this ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Moisturizer. Sorry, my makeup's dirty just because I grab everything when I'm putting my makeup on and I just haven't cleaned it off. And I'm representing ColourPan, and I wanted to use it 10 times. I actually got more than that. I'm actually wearing it today again. I really like this. Some days when I don't feel like a higher coverage, and I don't really wear the super high coverage anymore, this is just nice because it feels light. I've gone from the heavy matte cake makeup to basically just a moisturizer, which is fine. And, you know, I think as your skin changes and your preferences change, you got to roll with it. We don't stay the same. The next one I had was the Seven of Diamonds, which was a splurge, and I have to put my notes down. And that is the Pat McGrath, what is this? The Artistry Palette. It was a splurge. I did not buy it as a splurge. I bought it at TJ Maxx. That's why I have it. And this is it here. And I think this was what? This was 7 times. I did get the use out of it. The first time I used it, I think it was this one and this one, the purple. It was gorgeous. The only thing is I didn't realize it stained my eyelids because the next morning, I didn't notice it at night when I washed it off. But the next morning, I go to put my makeup on and I'm like, what is wrong with my lids? And it was like a light magenta purple. So my opinion on the palette, it's pretty colors. I don't see, for me, I would never spend that 100 and something, whatever this costs. I'm even on the fence about decluttering it. It's just, it wasn't getting me. Other than those 2 purples I really liked, I wasn't really into it. And for some reason, this brown over here, it was very patchy on me. I mean, it could be my eyes and the way I'm prepping it, but I was having a hard time getting it to stick to the corner of my eye. So that may end up in a declutter and being sent on. The next one is 9 of Hearts, a mini sample. And I picked this, I don't know if it's Avene because it has the accent, retinol for eyes. And I also picked, just to include, was this Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, which is salicylic acid. This I didn't realize was watery. When I read the back, it didn't hit me that it says apply over face and neck with fingers or a cotton pad. It was just like water, so a bunch came out at the beginning. It seemed very nice. I think I've used this before and I did like it. So it may be something in the future. I've been doing more of these exfoliating serums, or I don't know what else you would call them. And it seems to have been helping because my skin was struggling. This I've used pretty consistently. There's been a couple nights I have not used it just because I don't want to overdo it. I'm not sensitive, but I don't want to create that issue. And actually, I started seeing a little bit difference in the lines. It softened a little. It expires April. I would consider this because my Glow Recipe avocado retinol, I've mentioned in other videos, is I think it's discontinued. I can't find it anymore, and I really like that. This, and this is in CVS. I was actually in there and I saw the line. I think it's more money than the Glow Recipe, but CVS has so many coupons and everything, And if I could get a bunch of coupons, I might get the bigger one of it. I think it's $49. Unless I could find something, I don't know. It was just, it's good. It's still a bunch in here. I don't use a lot. So I still got a few days. So that one's going to stay in anyway. The last one for February, yes, that's what it was, is this Ulta Bronze. It was the 8 of Clubs for bronzer. And I don't have, this is the only bronzer I have besides an Essence that looks more like a, what do you call it, a contouring. 8 times. I got that. I'm really not loving it. And it's got a lot of hard pan on it, and it's just a mess. So I just scrape it a little bit. I don't know. I don't really use the bronzer that much. Except for eye makeup, I've been doing a little less with the face makeup. I still do blush, but I will, like I said, use the lighter foundation moisturizers and lighter blushes. I haven't been into the too dark ones anymore. Rolling in for March, I will put up the cards that the app chose. And a couple of these I had to think about. So first one, I got 6 of Hearts. Highlighter, lighter concealer, or for brightening powder. Something used for brightening. I did not want to use a highlighter, so I found this. This is my sister bought and didn't want it. It's from e.l.f. It's the Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. And I don't know what color because I can't read it. Oh, there is Fair. So I have 20 times on this. I want to get some use out of it. There's an eyelash in there. Let's see. So I just finished off the Smashbox Becca one. And it's a little pink. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I could see it in real life that it's kind of pink. So I want to get some use on that. See if I even care if I like it. It sounds terrible, but The next one is the 2 of Clubs. It's a color, randomize a color. And I'll put that up. I got a Traffic Blue. Oh. So I'm like, okay, I got blue eyeshadow. From BH Cosmetics, I'm picking the So Good. This one I don't think has a mirror. Nope, it does have a mirror. I thought this one was pretty close. And I picked 10 times. Which is going to be a lot, but oh yeah, I have to incorporate that somehow. That's good. Probably going to be a stainer too, so I have to watch that. So we got 10 times in that. I did get the 3, prompt 3, Queen of Diamonds, which is a veto, and I was able to get everything, so I'm just leaving that open. Dethrone, no longer a favorite, been replaced. This one took some work, but I'm picking the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. I think I have about that much left. I want to finish this. It's kind of been replaced by this Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer. This one is a hydrating and smooth base with watermelon water and niacinamide, which is basically this one. They are different, a little different textures. I kind of like the Glow Recipe one a little better, but considering this one's like $6, I think, as opposed to the Glow Recipe. So you can see that's the Glow Recipe is more of a clear serum, and then the Essence is more of the pink, and that was way too much. And this is a little more scented, I think, than the Glow Recipe, which I didn't mind because I did like the scent, but I like both of them, and for the difference in price, that's fine. Oh, that got into the way of the blue, so wipe that off. And then the last one, 3 Diamonds, a favorite brand. Again, I had to think about it because I don't buy as much makeup as I used to. But this is one I did buy one in, there was a haul video a little bit, like last month. My favorite brand of eyeliner is Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. So I'm going to use Freak for 10 times. I'm getting into spring mode, even though it's 30 degrees. Yeah, it stays on me. I tried this on the waterline. The lighter colors just don't show up for me, but I can do a little bit blending with it on the upper, a little bit on the lower. I don't do a lot of the lower lash line. I've never been good at it, and it looks kind of like basically what I am, the 80s called, and I never hung up. So yeah, that's it for Deck of Panning. So we have these two still in. I think that's it. And I will continue on for hopefully April's a good month. So thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you in the next video.